Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Like a motherfucker doing like you're the police. Okay.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Purdy on the play action. That's complete. Mike Evans.
Busy.
They're going to bring him down, but not until
Big
he
Mike.
gets it down
Big
at the
Evans.
32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Oh! Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
On 3rd down, Purdy.
Oh!
Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play. From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him.
I don't know, because the nigga went for it past 41. No, the 41 one is
That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And that's another thing that TCU nigga was talking. I was like, nigga,
already in enemy territory.
Went for it on 4th down one time where you weren't supposed to.
First and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. For the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Dang, bro.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid. You want to take your shots, and some coaches...
They're about to tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. They about to do a thing to where when they about to push him ahead. Came in with my linebacker. I was like, nope. Nope. They still did the fucking animation to push him to the fucking first down.
Cotton's game left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, bro. This is first and goal. They'll run. Etienne. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe. You push a little closer. Now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal from the 9 here.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bravo 80. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, shot. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Reed now to kick this one away. Isaac Galindo to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Niners take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm about to bite this nigga dog. I'm like, can't fucking read.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Fuck, I keep on forgetting this thing. I don't have pass. Fucking lead the league.
Justin Reed has the INT.
Intercepted.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Shot now on first down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Chuck now from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
You did that.
It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He's in the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
On second down, it's ETN. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. It's on target to Johnson. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, off to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. To throw, Shuck. Escapes the pocket.
You don't run this nigga down.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, ETN gets it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought to a stop there by the 11th pick in the draft this past spring, Mykel Williams.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front.
Pushing.
And this is picked up by the 49ers. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
We've set it down from 37. Purdy setting up that play action. Into the hands of Kittle. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock. inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ooh.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down. I'm not a bust. I'm not people there. Oh, I know. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's ETN to begin the drive.
Bullshit? What the fuck? Oh, man.
He's got room to roam. There he goes, right sideline.
Ooh.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reduce the lead to just 4. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy. He ran no gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
18, watch out.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Down the field, Evans has it. And he takes it down to the 33. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
18, watch out.
Play action now, Purdy. Firing one deep for the end zone. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
They get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
So you said. Man, I've been waiting all day.
Sent right down the middle. And the
Said my boy.
49ers make it a
Won't you
10-point
read?
ball
Can you
game.
read? The fucking Alabama nigga in the bars. He said, I've been waiting all day. I said, my boy, can't you read? Nigga said, what do you mean?
Now Pinheiro on to
And
handle
I
the
fucking
kickoff.
basically replied to my message. And he said, oh, yeah, nigga, goddamn, nigga.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
I'll play you after this fucking game.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19.
Shock working from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
So
line.
after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Show. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Fucking hype. All over the place.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shop looking to pass here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the gun to give to ETN. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Now Shuck to throw.
Okay, hype. Come on, boy. I like your motive.
Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
A loss of 7 brings up 3rd down and
Even
goal.
good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long
This nigga hype. Back to back.
Goes down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
Brings up 4th and
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Smith able to put it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. The window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, 30 to throw. Puck isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Mother.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd down.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. From the gun is Purdy. Pass taken in by the rookie on Gomez. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. First and downs now from the 39. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's going deep.
Stribbling.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
What you talking about? Hit your lineman in the head, he got picked
That's
off?
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point
Oh, yeah, ain't
try
that
now
make
from
Kool-Aid
Pinheiro.
McKinstry slow?
Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Saints 17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
19 tight. 19, 18.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Look at that power. Deep left side.
Did I click on his nigga? Oh my god.
25.
Why the fuck can I click
He
on
is
this?
down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Shuck, first and 10.
What?
He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take
My
a
nigga.
one-score game before halftime.
This nigga threw a ball.
All right, partner, what do you think?
The
Was that a
circle
design
is
read,
out of
or
bounds.
Did he just see space and he was reacting more?
And he
on the
caught it
quarterback
like 2
instinct
yards
there?
from the fucking line.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Fucking annoying.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle.
Damn.
Gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
A little too slow.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt
Things
you
start
have been
from this
glued to your
state.
television so far. And no signs of
my
slowing
God,
down
look
as
at
we
that.
begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Shuck. It's on the end route. Ooh, and he is correct at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but should have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Working quickly here.
Trade game or something. Look at balling.
Loss of a yard.
On play action. Here's Shuck.
Romeo Heights. Romeo
It's
Heights.
caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
70 Timberwolves. Go street. Go.
Here's ETN on first down. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher.
Kill this
Can't
nigga,
even
man.
get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Nickel set from the Niners on third down. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just so good. I mean, that is TG's take right there. It's what you want your guys to do. to not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
From the red zone on first.
Come here. Ball
side. Before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Chuck now from the gun. He'll dump this one up.
Gosh, I fucking hate when I fucking missed the
He
ground.
is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints bring it back to even.
I don't know about them when the Ant-Man start. I think they're going to start. I think the only reason that Ant-Man is playing is because what's they playing. There you go.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Nah.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it
got
out
hurt.
of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
6. 7. Because I got a notification saying Ant-Man was week to week. Also, like with J-Dub, week to week.
Themselves in a great starting spot here.
No, all of a sudden
First
it
and 10 coming
started.
up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey.
I'm pretty sure I have Tank.
Hits, he gets flattened to the ground.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And then just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're not looking at 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll throw it. On the move, headed right.
My bad.
Along the
Shit, I
sideline.
should have been through this shit.
Absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Lightning 18. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Go.
They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Same fucking play.
It's a pick up of 14
Same
yards
goddamn
as the
play.
chains
Every
reset.
fucking play.
First and 10 now from the 46. To throw again here, it's Shuck. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline.
What's up
And
his
this is
self?
going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just
Outside of that. Who's my son? Demo's on my side? Hell no.
couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long.
And it makes me fucking click on the wrong person. Why would you give me bread? Bro, this shit is annoying. Bro, I cannot stay on the ball. This fucking game is so fucking stupid.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Shot to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Shot working from the gun. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. The window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action now with Purdy. It's everything he has under this one. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to 1 late in the third. Ricky Pearson with the touchdown.
Come on, Pretty Ricky.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go. Mustang Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's probably had for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. 16 average. 19 tight.
Air it out on 3rd. That's complete.
That's exactly what it is. The fucking loadout.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And that one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 38.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's 47 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Jay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yes, sir.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Looking to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
What the entire fuck?
He can't bring it in.
And that means
Don't get the 2 points. The time was just a kick away, Brock. It was just a kick away. Still trailing by 1 now. What do you think? Are they regretting the decision to go for 2?
I think you and I are on the same page. Just by the way you called that, you thought what I thought. Just get this game in overtime, tie the game. But here's what we don't have, and I think what will be most fascinating is I'd love to hear the coaches that entire drive. I'd love to be on the headsets because I hope for that team's sake it was not a rash decision made in the moment, but a calculated one talked about well before they pulled the trigger.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
I mean, the A don't really matter unless like you like the abilities.
Throwing, shot. Pass on the crosser.
Why the hell did he follow him across the field? Doesn't matter.
Getting an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Trying it right side with Etienne. On the move, past the 40. Again, he's got room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Saints fucking team for the first like 5 weeks of the fucking season.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead to 8. Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to just 2 late in the game. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Back to throw.
Where are you going, kiddo? What? What?
Looks like a pick, but they
What?
drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
You cannot make that up. What? This nigga was supposed to do what? Out to the sideline. This nigga says, nah, I'm gonna go inside.
We're down to a
There's no option on that route or
difference
nothing.
as they send the kick away. Okay, well that was over the 20 zone and almost
What?
everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
That shit was crazy. I don't understand why that just happened.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets a few on the post forward.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
6 coming up here.
19.
They go right back to Etienne. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hey, Smith, take off.
Etienne again. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. That should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, got a timeout.
Why even hike the ball?
Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawing up for it. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Better off running the ball. 2 seconds. What are we talking about? 2 seconds.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Fuck.
Here he is to throw.
Man.
Him over the middle.
I fucking bumped this nigga and made him get off this fucking line. Why?
So it's a win for the Saints.